My talk introduced the project called Art and Inequality in the Shadow of the Black Death, of which I'm the principal investigator. And I made two assertions in this talk that in two very diverse fields, one of studies in inequality, the other in art history, in both of these fields I am making methodological changes or breakthroughs. And one, at first in inequality studies, has to do with inequality, especially in the period of the pre-modern period, that inequality studies needs to shake off the shackles of its economic monopoly, and that other spheres of inequality need to be studied and need to be studied statistically in relationship to economic inequality. And that's principally what this project strives to do. And it studied the longest period that we can quantify in which the gap between rich and poor didn't increase but narrowed. The second methodological breakthrough, if I may, has to do with art history, in that this project begins not with the surviving objects or with the famous artists, but with the documents. And this is necessary for looking at the relationships between this cultural history and economic history, because over 95% of these objects, at least as recognized by the documentation, no longer exist, and especially those for non-elites. And so this begins with documentation as well as beginning too with statistical methods that are very rare in art history and even rarer before the 16th century.